What up, YouTubers? It's me, the Nugget, back again with another video. Today is a collection video. It is not a pickups video. Today I'm going to show you the real Elimination Chamber collection. Now, a lot of you are going to say they've got that DVD out called Satan Prison DVD, and it's got all the chamber matches on there. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about every Elimination Chamber as it happened in the pay-per-view. I just completed my collection the other day of Elimination Chamber pay-per-view DVDs. I'll show you what I mean if you guys aren't really understanding, but this is the real Elimination Chamber collection in its full entirety. You'll get to see the entire pay-per-view cards and all that fun stuff, and that's why I did it this way rather than get the crappy box set, so I can see the entire pay-per-view in its entirety. Anyways, we're going to start with the first Elimination Chamber match and work our way all the way to the last Elimination Chamber match. First up, Survivor Series 2002, I believe. Boom. The official DVD. Got a receipt in here still, but insert and everything. The chamber matches on here. Oh, there's only one actually. Triple H versus Jericho versus Kane versus Booker T versus Rob Van Dam versus Shawn Michaels. I've watched all of these chamber matches aside from one. I don't remember what I think about this one though, because I haven't watched it in a while. I'm sure it's good. I think I remember it being good. This is when Bischoff is in the ring explaining how he made it and all that fun stuff. But first Elimination Chamber. Next, SummerSlam. What is this? 2003 maybe? I don't even know. 2003 SummerSlam. There we go. The chamber match on this has, I think there's only one. Yep, only one chamber on this one as well. Triple H versus Randy Orton versus Chris Jericho versus Goldberg versus Shawn Michaels versus Kevin Nash. I remember really liking this. I don't remember who wins, but I remember thinking this is actually I think this is a great pay-per-view overall. It's got a lot of stuff. Shane McMahon versus Bischoff and RVD versus Kane. And great show. We got New Year's Revolution. 2005. Looks like 2004 there wasn't an Elimination Chamber. This is in Puerto Rico. It's got, on the chamber match, we've got Triple H versus Batista versus Edge versus Randy Orton versus Chris Jericho versus Chris Benoit with Shawn Michaels as the ref. I think this is decent. I don't think it's great, but I think it's okay. New Year's Revolution 2006, I believe. Correct, 2006. And in the chamber match on this one, we've got Cena versus Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels versus Chris Masters versus Carlito versus Kane. This is one where like Carlito and Chris Masters are buddies, I believe, and Chris Masters is getting a mega push. Narcissus Lex Luger style entrance and everything. This one might have a sneaky Cena thing at the end of it. I'm not 100% positive, but I think it does. Not to spoil it, but sneaky Cena thing at the end. Pretty good DVD. I'm a Cena mark, so obviously right. Now this next one is kind of controversial. Maybe not controversial, but I think people don't give this show a chance. And it's not a, I'm not saying it's an amazing show, but it's a good show. It's better than a lot of WWE pay-per-views, or at least some WWE pay-per-views, December to Dismember. People just hate on this show. I think it's just it's like hating on Cena and Orton. It's so easy to do because everybody will just agree with you that everybody just hates on it. I think there's only one chamber match on here. Yep. Big Show versus Bobby Lashley versus RVD versus Sabu versus Test versus CM Punk. The chamber on this is just okay. It's not amazing. So-so. Next. No Way Out 2008. This is the last one that I got to complete my collection. I had to pay a little bit more for this one than the others. That's not saying much because I think I paid $6 or $7 for this one, and that's the most I paid out of all these DVDs. But this is a great show, and I've made it to the same point in this DVD 2 times. I've watched it twice all the way to the same point, and then something comes up and I stop watching it. I will finish it probably tomorrow with POB is coming by, so I'll probably watch it with him. But there's 2 chamber matches on this one. The first one we got is the first chamber match. Sorry, I had a phone call. Is Batista versus Great Khali versus Big Daddy V versus MVP versus Finlay versus The Undertaker. Surprisingly, I thought I was going to hate this match going into it. I really liked it. I really liked the match. It's obviously, you know, basically who's going to win, or one of 2 guys is going to win it. And it plays out that way. They even sell it that way, that the other guys don't really have a chance. I like that match. And the second Elimination Chamber on here, this has 2. It's the Raw Elimination Chamber. The other one was the SmackDown ECW. The Raw Chamber has Triple H, Jeff Hardy, Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho, JBL, and Umaga. I haven't seen this yet. I really, really want to see it. Like I said, I'll probably watch that match tomorrow. It's got some guys in it that I like, so hopefully it's good. Next, No Way Out, 2009. We have got 2 chamber matches on here. One for the World Heavyweight Championship, which is Cena versus Mysterio versus Edge versus Jericho versus Mike Knox versus Kane. And the one for the WWE Championship is Edge, Triple H, Undertaker, Jeff Hardy, The Big Show, and Vladimir Kozlov. I got this on pay-per-view when it originally aired. I don't remember if this is great or not. I don't think actually it is that great of a DVD, but No Way Out 2009. Then we switched from No Way Out to Elimination Chamber 2010. What do we got on here? World Heavyweight Championship Chamber match. Taker versus John Morrison versus Chris Jericho versus Rey Mysterio versus R-Truth versus CM Punk. And the chamber for the WWE Championship is Sheamus versus Cena versus Kofi versus Randy Orton versus Triple H versus Ted DiBiase Jr. I haven't seen this one in a long time either, so I can't tell you if it's how good it is. I actually think it is pretty good, though, if I remember correctly. Elimination Chamber 2010. Last but not least, Elimination Chamber 2011. This is the newest one. And we've got Edge versus Big Show versus Kane versus Drew McIntyre versus Rey Mysterio versus Wade Barrett in one chamber. And the other one, we've got Cena, Randy Orton, John Morrison, R-Truth, CM Punk, and Sheamus. So this is the entire Real Elimination Chamber DVD set. All the pay-per-views in their entirety. The collection is done. So thank you for watching. Make sure you check out the Wrestling War Tribe on Facebook for all your wrestling talk, all your wrestling chat. Just no spoilers is all we ask. And we'll talk to y'all later. Thanks a lot.